Good evening. The following program is uncensored. It contains strong language and adult content not suitable for children under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised. So, yeah. Good evening and welcome to the season finale of Jayjoneslive Live Fridays. This is a live uncensored, as always. So before we get into the top stories, I want to address what has happened recently. Recently, you know the shootings that have happened in both Ferguson and Detroit, or not Detroit, Ferguson and New York. One of which, was shrouded in mystery and probably had a lot of loose ends that should not have been that loose. Honestly, there's still an investigation going on into this. And I think we need to understand that all that is still being assessed. And I think we've jumped to conclusions too quickly. I mean, yes, the grand jury in Minnesota or Missouri may have not indicted the police officer Darren Wilson who was involved in that, but I honestly think that everyone needs to just take a minute and relax. Seriously, everyone just needs to take a minute and relax and understand that what they're doing understand that this isn't the end of that case. Like, this isn't, oh, we're done, that's it, we're not going to do any more for this, that's all we're going to do. No, there's more to come out of all of this. And I think that we need to understand that what the grand jury is doing is you can say that they screwed up or that they messed up or whatever, and that's fine. But until we have, say, the federal investigation completed, we can't really assume that the officer Darren Wilson is completely off the hook, at least for now. And to switch over to New York, the grand jury found that the officer in that case, I forgot his name, was also not indicted for chokeholding Eric Garner, I think it was, chokeholding him to death. It was ruled a homicide. It was ruled a homicide by the the medical examiners, whoever examined what actually happened. But even then, even with the evidence from that and the evidence from that video, it just nothing actually came from it, and that's a shame, honestly. Um, I think that they probably should have done more digging, done more research into that because, I mean, you could see it blatantly. What they did was wrong. And, you know, it doesn't matter if the guy was big, if the guy had pre-existing medical conditions. That doesn't even really matter at this point. There are plenty of ways to take down that guy without completely choking him. Because, like, you do this, you're cutting off circulation. If he's saying, I can't breathe, he's probably saying it in a way that that's the only thing he can really do because he's weakened so much. So, and of course, officers will disagree with that. And, that's fine. I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and say that the officer was wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say that the guy was wrong. I'm not going to say either way. I am going to say that we also need to be patient and let the federal investigation finish up with all that stuff because we don't have all the evidence. Honestly, we need to be patient. We need to let the federal investigations go through for both Detroit, or not Detroit, for Ferguson and New York City, and just say, you know what? Let's let those investigations come out with whatever that they can find. Maybe they'll find better evidence and hopefully use the evidence that's been shown on social media, shown on news media and all that stuff. Hopefully they'll use all that and they'll actually hopefully maybe some justice will be served to those families who lost their loved ones. I apologize. I mean, I directly can't apologize for it because I'm not the one who did it. I probably would not have done it in either case. But at the same time, we have to be patient. There's still a federal investigation that we're all seeming to forget about. I'm not saying everyone is, but it's kind of not being brought up enough. For those who protested, that's great. It's a great thing about our country. It's the First Amendment. And I said this in a separate video that was a message to America. For those who protested calmly, who spoke their opinions, and let their words do the talking, you are the good people. You're the ones who walk through. Yeah, sure, you blocked some traffic, whatever. It's not like you were killing things or burning stuff down. For those who looted, you are a separate crowd. You are what we call a bunch of idiots. Like, for example, the things that happened last Monday. That was uncalled for. Simple as that. That was uncalled for. All the burning, all the looting, all that stuff, uncalled for. I'm pretty sure that a lot of those guys were not people who lived in that city when those specific areas of protesting happened. But whoever you are, you're stupid. You ruined the lives of people who are trying to make it, make, not really a name for themselves, but make a nice living, doing what they love to do, doing what they do best. I don't care if it was a franchise or a locally owned business. You ruined those people's lives by looting, by setting things ablaze and all that stuff. Just because one person died doesn't mean that you have to ruin the lives of other people, The families of those two people, those lives will change forever. And yes, we can't bring them back. But you're not helping when you start looting and rioting and all this stuff. For those who were protesting calmly, you're not in that group. You're the ones who are keeping the peace and just walking through. And that's what we need. Looking at all this, all these the recent BS that's happened recently, I think that we need to all understand that we have problems here in this country. There are a lot of problems in this country. A lot of them happen within the confines of the justice system, and they suck. We've seen examples of why they suck right here. But in order to affect change, we need to be a part of the solution. And yes, protesting is one thing. Letting our opinions be heard is one thing. For those who think that they can go in there, go into the confines of American government, American justice, and say, you know what, we need to fix our policies to where we can make a positive change for the world. That's what you need to do. You want to change? Be a part of the solution. I'm not saying that everyone is cut out to be a part of the government, and that's fine. I'm not going to say I want to be a politician, because politics is one thing, but this is straight up common sense. It's common sense. And a lot of us are not using common sense, police officers or anyone. And yes, there's violence all across the country. Black, white, Hispanic, whoever. It's not even race at this point. It's a matter of straight up bull that's happening. It's happening across the country. Call it race if you want to, that's fine. I see it as there's a problem in this country and it needs to be fixed. Or at least there needs to be improvements. We're never going to have a perfect justice system. We're not. But we can get there. We can get to a point where we don't see consistent injustices. And you know what? Half of that may be the media hyping things up. It may be that. The other half is, this is the other reason why the media is there. They want to hear what you say. They want to hear your opinions. Do something about it. You don't like what the media is doing right now? Do something about it. Let those producers at CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, The Blaze, Newsmax TV, BBC World News, all those news entities, let them know that you're tired of seeing the BS that's going on right now. Write them emails, write them numerous emails, send them tweets, write on their Facebook pages. There's so many mediums you can use to affect this change. And Tomas, you're late because you missed an entire spiel that I was talking about. So you might want to rewind the stream a few minutes. So honestly, to bottom line everything, do I think there was injustice in what happened in Ferguson and New York? Yeah. Do I think that that there is a problem with our justice system? Probably. Can we affect change? Yes, we most certainly can. I mean, honestly, there's two sides to both of these stories. Some will tell you that, for example, in New York, some will tell you that what the officer did was just fine. Oh well. As Cody comes in. Um, did you not get anything?
Not yet. I did get $20 in gas though, if that's okay.
That's what.
Okay. I figured I didn't take your mind because I was on like a fourth of a tank. I need to run by Kate's and help her real quick. Is it okay if I get something to eat on my way back?
Yes.
Cool, appreciate it. I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right, fool. Take your time.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to what I was talking about. Tomas says the prejudice felt by minorities in this country is real, and that cops are too militarized and would rather shoot than analyze the situation. Yeah, it is twofold, honestly. And I understand that. Like, I looked at that. It's like police don't need to be in riot gear, or not riot gear, SWAT, or army gear, military gear. They don't need that. No cop in this country needs that. You don't need a big old AK-47. You don't need that. You have a pistol that you should almost never use. Like the only time you should ever use a pistol is that if your life is within 3 seconds of being ended by somebody, that is the only time you would ever use a gun. Honestly, police shouldn't have a gun being pointed at them all the time. Or shouldn't point a gun at suspects, all the time. It's just stupid. Good Lord, they did not fill up my drink very much. Anyway, it bothers me in a sense that I can't. Hold on. Justice is also definitely carried out differently for whites. I mean, how many times have you seen white people with guns being talked down in the same news cycle, hearing black people being shot down before they being confirmed for having a weapon? Yeah. Do I think that there is some racial insensitivity nowadays? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that there isn't, because there is. I will say that we have progressed a lot further than we were 40, 50 years ago. But all this can change. We can affect positive change in this country. I think that's what we need to do. This is what needs to happen. So if you know people who feel my opinion is great, feel my opinion is wrong, whatever, speak it out. I'm probably going to download this episode and cut out this first part of the show, and then have it as a second video. So honestly, I think there needs to be more discussion. There needs to be more civilized, calm discussions about all this stuff. Um, well, we need to have our leaders in government be like, you know what? This is a problem. We need to find out a solution for it. And hopefully, our Congress, our president, and all the people who make laws in America can actually come up with solutions. Maybe. Maybe they can't. I don't know. But I can tell you that there needs to be change. There definitely needs to be change. I mean, in Ferguson, cooler heads were saying, let's just enact change with body cameras. Then this shit in New York happens, where the whole altercation was on video. Which, by the way, that guy was actually prosecuted. That the the guy who recorded all of that, he was indicted. I think it was on a gun charge, which is funny. Well, not funny, more of odd. Well, I think that we need a younger government. A younger government that can understand what's going on in the world a little bit better than what we have right now. So I don't think our current government can understand what's going on in America very well. Long time ago, actually. But yeah. But that's how I feel on all this. So we can move on. Let's move on. Is it? It shouldn't be. I think they should too. But let's move on. Cover some other stories that are going on. Let's look in the world of tech because I like tech. No, I already spoke my piece. Whatever. Anyway, let's take a look what's going on in the world of technology. About pie. I like pie. What kind of question is that? I like both cake and pie, so not sure what you're alluding to. Hold on. Are y'all hearing it now? Because I know I'm speaking. Okay. what link do you have for me now? Oh yeah. The turducken of cakes, the pumpapple pie cake. Like, I saw this, we had this on a story once, and I saw that, I was like, the fuck? If you're getting stressed out about what to feed the family for your next holiday feast, consider investing in a multi-layered dessert that's guaranteed to have something for everyone. The pumpapple pie cake is the turducken, a chicken stuffed into a duck crammed into a turkey of desserts. Three Brothers Bakery, the Texas company behind the almost foot-tall Create confection, makes each custom cake layer and pie from scratch. The pies are enveloped in a cake meant to complement their flavor. And the cake batter is designed to support its supporting pie-filled interior. Whatever, Tomas. Okay, if you're wondering, this thing is $175. Joe, I dare you to buy the pumpapple pie cake for a time. Yes, you should totally do it. You already did. Joe has bought a 27-pound gummy bear or something similar to it. Oh, 5 pounds. Wait, was it sugar free? Good. So I remember there was this review on Amazon about sugar free gummy bears. And there was just the best comments. I wish I remember where it was. But that was some funny shit. The show is presented by Taco Bell. Live Moms. So, let's move on. And Yo Jay, I heard you like rants. So what's your take on Gamergate? Hashtag August things. Gamergate? Really don't care about Gamergate. Women play games. They do. Women play games. Women play games. Women know how to play games. Women can play games, and they can outsmart me sometimes. Because that's Anna. She criticizes my game. And why ask? Anyway, what else? Something else. I swear to God, there's something else. My bad. Oh yes, Oh, you poor Aggies. You poor Aggies. How you wonderfully lost the game against LSU this past Thursday. You don't want me to die. You know I'm right. Now, a lot of people who have seen this game, no, you did not. Also, yeah, the soccer team was really good, actually. I was sad that they actually lost. I saw that earlier today. Um, yeah, we lost. Um, but yeah, a lot of people are bitching about one specific call that happened towards the end of the game. Honestly, it should not have come to that call. Like the defense was lacking. Things were just shitty. Like you had a shitty defense and even shittier quarterback, and you couldn't score enough. Clearly, so it had to come down to a play call that was not called by the refs, which should have been called, whatever, but it should not have come to that call. That's the problem. Yes, the offside. If we meet to you in the Texas Bowl, that'd be great. But the reason that it doesn't talk is that this version of Mumble does not allow for text to speech for some reason. Hmm. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, I have to work tonight, so I'm in our undisclosed location tonight, or I would be in the MSC. I'm sorry, you feel robbed. Hmm. You didn't tell me about that. I see. Um, but yeah. You can grab coins like a Jew. So that's funny. Let me listen to this real quick.
More for your wife's career than you ever could. Well, Jimmy Uso would snap, would go after the Miz here live on the WWE Network on Main Event. Yeah, so the Miz deserves this. He thinks his heroes may come. Well, Big K got a little bit of chaos against the Miz for the past 2-3 nights, but I tell you, Jimmy Uso will battle on behalf of his brother and his sister-in-law, Naomi. Tonight, Jimmy Uso versus the Miz on SmackDown. And there they are, Big E, Kofi, and Xavier Woods.
To answer your question, Joe asked, with the new trailers for Jurassic Park, Star Wars, and Terminator released last week, what year are we really in? We're probably still in 1999. I remember moving to Bryan in 1999. Due to the waves? What are you talking about? Anyway, are you near the ocean? Because I thought you live in Dallas. What about my feet? Oh, you're probably hearing the fan. It's probably what you're hearing. I'm not going to drown. I promise you there's no whatever. Anyway, so yeah, let me see. I'm not really a movie guy. I wish I was. Let's see. Popcorn, whatever. Sony did get hacked by North Korea because, yeah, probably shouldn't make a movie about killing Kim Jong-un. Probably a bad idea. Was to be proven from West Korea. I doubt it. I didn't really care about Johnny Football, honestly. Johnny Football played in a game, and made a touchdown. Woo. Um, if I could just have 5 TV channels, I would have, Joe has, if I had 5, no, Muscleman and oil would not be even close to a pick. If I had 5 TV channels over the air cable, which one would I pick? I would say I would want CNN, um, uh, Comedy Central, Cartoon Network, True TV, and Fox Sports 1. Yeah, our wide receiver coach is moving to Kansas, possibly. ESPN's bleh. I like Fox Sports 1 better. And the WWE network is not even an actual television network. Speaking of, tables, ladders, and chairs are coming to the WWE network and pay-per-view in 2 weeks. December 14th. There will be a tables match between Seth Rollins and John Cena. If John Cena loses, he loses his opportunity at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Brock Lesnar. Diva, get the tables. I believe there will be a tag team championship match between The Miz and Mizdow and I believe it's the Usos. There will be a stairs match between Eric Rowan and The Big Show. Let me double check here so I can see all the matches. The pay-per-view is now known as WWE Tables, Ladders, and Chairs and Stairs. I'm not kidding. That is the name of the pay-per-view now. No, there will not be one of those. Thank God. Tables, like I said, tables match between Seth Rollins and John Cena. If John Cena is put through a table, he cannot battle Brock Lesnar because, you know, he'll come back eventually. The Intercontinental Championship will be decided in a ladder match between Dolph Ziggler and Luke Harper. I don't need more stairs in my show. For the first time ever, there will be a stairs match between the Big Show and Eric Rowan. Like I said, there will be a tag team championship match between the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and the Miz and Mizdow. There will be a chairs match between Ryback and Corporate Kane. And there will be a tables, ladders, and chairs match between Dean Ambrose and Bray Wyatt. How do I feel about a New Day and their stereotypical gimmick? It's funny. I get it. It's kind of funny. Actually, they're on right now. Like, let's listen in.
The power that unites us, the power that brings us together. Oh, y'all don't hear me? The power that flows through our veins. Oh, the power. Y'all don't hear me now? The power. Oh, they're gonna feel the power of the new day.
Who?
Those Scarlets believe it as well. There's a storm coming for New Day. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come. Santino, we're all making it.
Anyway, yeah, New Day. Don't really care about them, honestly. Also, I did hear that TNA is moving to Destination America. Oh yeah, he was in Lizard Lake Tony, wasn't he? Slammings are coming up this Monday night. I'm voting for Seth Green to be the best Chris Griffin of the year. Oh, you're an ass, Joe. The columnist read it for told. That is funny. Yeah. So yeah, those are the matches set up for tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs on the WWE Network. The hands up, don't shoot protest on the Rams. I mean, it's not like they did anything illegal. Actually, Joe, funny enough, Aggie Khan will happen on WrestleMania weekend again. So yeah. That too. It's not my fault to plan any con. That's just when it happened, man. Nope, still 2014. Hashtag blame Joe 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 2014. So I should dress up as the Iron Sheik. That's what I should do. Be the Iron Sheik. Yeah, that's why I'm using it as much as I can right now. It's also Christmas time. Let's look back into 2014. No, my tree is not up yet. I think that I think that 2014 was an interesting year for me, at least. I've learned to live on my own with Cody and Sean. I've learned to um, I've learned a lot of things. Have you finally killed that hooker you've been after for the last 7 years? No, I have no hooker. Katie and I are doing very well, thank you. In fact, we intend on having midnight pancakes next Friday night, and I intend to eat pancakes because, yeah. Did I do my New Year's resolution? No, maybe. I want to hear this. Oh man, I missed it. I honestly think a lot of times people follow through on their New Year's resolutions and they don't actually do them. which is kind of funny. No bitches. Best pickup line ever. Want to see my 106-inch? That won't even fit in me. I didn't say it would fit in you, per se. But yeah, 2014. You mean millimeter? No, inches. Yeah, Joe has a 106-inch projection screen and keeps on sending me like messages whenever I'm watching a pay-per-view or something. He's like, 106 inches, bitch. I'm like, fuck you, Joe. Hey, you should let me. Maybe I might go to Con DFW. I might. I haven't thought about going there, but I know. I feel uninvited though. Like a lot of the things that the Sevens do, I feel uninvited. And then on top of all that, I have to get like, have to be able to ride, share with someone or something like that. I just feel like renting a car and going up there. I am thinking about renting a car. I am thinking about renting a car to go up to ACON next year, which I think is early June, I think, this time. Joe implicated the Cosby rape allegations. I don't think Joe was ever raped. June 5th through 7th, okay. Then I will rent a car. I'm gonna rent a car and drive up there, probably by myself. Oh, you poor things. You can stream it somewhere. So you're not going to go to ACON, I'm assuming? Oh, you will be there, okay. I didn't know when PAX South was. There's no straw here. Oh, there it is. Why will I be at PAX South? I volunteer for ACON. I never been to any PAX things, so I couldn't tell you. When is PAX South? January 23rd to 25th, huh? Class starts. Class is just starting around that time. Damn. That does remind me. Today is, of course, our season finale. This is our last episode until, let me get a calendar. See, school comes back on, let's say, 13th or 9th, no, 20th. We'll come back on January 23rd for our first new season, our first episode of our new season. But in the meantime, there will be still Saturday morning and Sunday morning games. Those Saturday and Sunday morning games may be extended for a few hours. Never know. Boy Meets World, I missed the old show. It was quite funny. And I learned a few things from there. And then they ended, and I was sad. Oh. Girl Meets World, I've seen a couple episodes. It's, sure, why not? It's okay. I think Boy Meets World was better. Feeny! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't scared of no vagina. Shit. Vagina. Vagina. There you have it. I say that as a woman looks right by the window. Oops. Well, the show is uncensored, dumbass. So it's gonna go from PG to R quickly. Oh, listen to the Russian.
This United States Championship belongs to me. I, Rusev. It belongs to Mother Russia.
No, sure, 8 o'clock.
Most important, it belongs to Vladimir Putin. I'm sorry, guys. I tuned you out a long time ago. I tuned you out right after she said will not be competing tonight. Now, Lana, you can stop shooting me those flirtatious looks, and you can stop batting your eyelashes at me, because I came here to fight, all right? I came here to fight. That thing up in Russia, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, injury or not. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! We're going to get a fight here on SmackDown! Oh, no! Bray Wyatt, get out of the way!
Of course I'm ahead of the feed at your house because I'm watching it on TV. Because American. Anyway. I do want to get back to football. Oh, God. Will he finally burn out? There's a roller derby world championship going on in Dallas. I did not see Evans choke slam a defender. You choked a chicken. Choked a chicken earlier. Let me see. Mike Evans slams Terrence Newman. Good bull hunting. Damn, son. Damn. That was a block, all right. Watching this play of Mike Evans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take down one of these, Bengals defenders. I'm just like, holy Jesus. Mad as hell. Mad as hell, isn't that the thing that Fox News started? If I were out to go out to see a movie this weekend, what should I see? Peanut Gallery? I don't know. What are some good movies out this weekend?
I found 6 movies playing today, but they're a bit far from Brian. I've sorted them by audience rating.
There's Nightcrawler, Big Hero 6, Gone Girl, The Theory of Everything, Interstellar, Penguins of Madagascar. I would say you should watch. I think you should watch Interstellar. What is this?
I have an announcement! We're going to start a fight! To take back our democracy! Any real progressive or radical change
always comes from below, not from above.
The most watched news anchor in America.
2, 1, bam.
There's someone you've never heard
What's
of.
up, your host, Jake? You got an awesome show for you today.
I always thought they was a day away from collapse. Now it's an accident that turned Cenk into this vital, important voice in this country.
Cap Heaven has been giving you the best deals for your wheel.
You go, girl.
This guy on YouTube is speaking truth to power.
That is the worst failure of the mainstream press I have ever seen.
Our system is broken, and the banks run the place. This is the last great heist.
The ratings are unprecedented. And Phil and host beat CNN headline news combined.
Obviously, I'm not going to lie to you. If President Obama's doing the wrong thing, I'm not going to tell you that he's doing the right thing, because that would be untrue.
We're worried about what MSNBC is going to think.
That guy needed a tall glass of shut-up juice.
We're supposed to challenge the government. That's the role of the media.
They want him off the air.
I'm like, this is a hit job, basically. I couldn't quite believe it. I sat back thinking, this is like out of a movie.
Cenk took an incredible risk.
Democrats and the Republicans are here to screw you. Who was they ever saying it?
I wouldn't have done what he did.
We're building bridges. At some point after we build them, then we burn.
I think most people realize there's something deeply fundamentally wrong with the current system.
We will fight back! We will fight back! And we will win! And we will win! He can't crawl forward, but he crawls backwards. Maybe he's already a Democrat.
I can't even pronounce that guy's name. Chink Uger. What the fuck his name is? It's like Russian or something. I think it's Russian. Chink Uger, whatever the fuck his name is. Turkish. From Turkey. You Turkish so-and-so. You know where I'm from? Africa. Not me specifically, but my bloodline leads back to Africa. So that's how I feel about that. Where's Simba from? Simba's from, so when hey, I'm from Kenya. I might be from Kenya. My bloodline may come from Kenya. Kenyans spawning 400 babies. You're right, I'm a bear. I'm a panda. Katie calls me a panda. I'm a panda. Also, Chink started his own PAC to get money out of politics. So far, he's gotten 3 states to call a convention to do so. That's kind of cheating the system. I would think that's illegal. If I could have my own stunt double, who would it be? My stunt double would not be Fat Albert, you asshole. Would be Booker T. Booker T. Can you dig it, sucker? Cheeseburger Eddie? What the fuck is that? The Big Show in blackface? That is horrible. Who would be my stunt double, J? Who would be Joe's stunt double? I would say it would say I would say your stunt double should be Michael Cole. There we go. Okay. Cody returns.
How many viewers you got today?
I have Joe, Tomas, and Kevin.
Man, got all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, no, cool.
Tell them I said hi.
Cody says,
Yo.
"Do your present shot." Or what?
Go do your promo, fool.
Okay.
You know it here.
Cody, take over the show.
I just put food in my mouth. What the hell?
Take over the show.
You're gonna be awkwardly watching me eat.
Take over the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you now see Cody eating.
Isn't your show over yet?
No.
Damn. Apparently I gotta help.
Cody, you gotta throw this to me.
What the fuck?
Yeah, go on, what are you doing?
Wherever you want.
Where you going, what are you doing, where you going, what are you doing?
Do it right here.
You going more forward? What, you gonna have, what do you think? Going out for pass, and you go left to me, get it?
Well, I was thinking, you might be walking down the hallway, and you can be sure, like, kind of walking this way, and I can throw it out the other way.
Where's it going? Yeah, so it's right, right.
See that throw it left or right?
Behind me.
You gotta throw it left or
Go
right.
that way. So right here? Yeah.
Well, start a little bit closer to that. Cause I'm not gonna like quarterback it to you.
You ready? Ready. Big pile. You can't
Actually catch it.
Yeah, well, you can't get past that thing if you got those big left. So start at the corner there, road. Go ahead.
gotta catch it, Jay.
I know. I gotta catch it, I know. All right. Ready?
Yeah,
All right.
I've been ready. But I'm doing that. Shake it or something like,
Oh.
Yeah, act like there's like,
hey, have a Christmas cheer, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, act like there's something and be like, really? It's for me?
Oh, okay.
Then you share.
Okay.
Okay. Just throw it right off there, don't throw it back there, so right off to the side.
He was sad because he didn't think he was gonna be home.
Oh yeah, we're not leaving him out. All the achievements he's done here. iPad and all that. You didn't throw it off enough.
Oh, man.
I gotta get out of my shot so I can bring it in.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotta fix the present now.
Actually, let's go with you behind the camera before you start. Looks like it.
What?
You're behind the camera?
That's true.
This is it, man. It's the last week before playoffs, bro.
Sorry, audience, we didn't mean to leave. Well, we kind of did mean to leave, but we're here. We promise. Hello, America. Cody's over there somehow, sort of. Hold on. What's my favorite cookie? That would be a sugar cookie. Cody, what is your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip. What have y'all been watching here?
What we have here is conference cannibalism at its finest. Everybody's in a survival mode trying to scramble. The big 12 has
Cody.
to get together and decide, is this it? Or
If you had a stunt double, who would it be?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt? Why Brad Pitt?
Because I'm just that sexy.
What do you think Sean's stunt double will be?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Joe says mine will be Taylor Swift because everyone hates that stuck-up bitch. It would want to do massive harm to her.
Joe has some issues.
I think my stunt double would be would be uh, uh would be what's his name? Tomas says his would be Jackie Chan because he'd always be up for anything. So, yeah. I think I made a good rant earlier on this year's show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what was it about?
it was about their Ferguson protests and the New York protests.
What was your rant?
It was just a general rant on how I felt about all the shit that happened there.
So how do you feel?
I feel that there was some injustice on both cases, but I think we need to let the federal investigation finish on both of them. Because there is a federal investigation on both of them. And I think we need to let the federal government find out all the details and then make a decision. I think we've jumped to conclusions too early. But something will come out of all of this. Well, yeah. I think we just need to sit back and chill and
What is this porn of your wife?
you mean Friday Night SmackDown?
I see a bunch of girls jumping around.
About a pair of WWE divas?
No, 2 pairs.
I mean 2 pairs. Well, okay.
With AJ Lee is commentating.
Yes, AJ Lee is commentating. There is no protest in Bryan, but there was one on A&M's campus. Also, Joe asked, does Cody deserve a spanking?
Mhm.
You know, deserve a spanking? Do you think I deserve a spanking?
Mhm.
For what?
Not finishing your root beer.
I'm gonna finish my root beer. Sir, the root beer will be finished. Oh, Joe disconnected. Yeah, But you can't show that in England now. Because England is weird. All those lolly Brits are a little bit weird over there.
You're a little bit weird.
Yes, yes I am. Cody, how do you feel about these protests that have happened?
You don't want me to go there. You don't want me to go there.
Why do I not want you to go there?
Because I have a much different opinion.
Like what?
I would like to eat and go to work and not get into another emotionally charged debate.
It's not emotionally charged.
Oh, it can be.
I'm very calm right now.
I'm not talking about you.
But it's not affecting you though.
It's always affecting me. I'm always angry.
But it's not directly affecting you.
What quote is that?
Hmm?
What quote was that?
I have no idea.
That's the whole. So how do you do it? How do you keep from being angry? Well, that's the secret. I'm always angry.
Cody apparently has a different opinion.
My opinion is plain and simple. Don't fuck with the cops and you won't get shot. Now, the thing in New York, that was a little messed up. They shouldn't have choked him out like that.
Yeah,
But he was resisting arrest. I don't think he was going to die for it.
I will say, I think there was just a bunch of, there's just a bunch of miscommunication about what happened in Ferguson. Plain and simple, there was just a lot of miscommunication. So the evidence could have been skewed. What we know could have been skewed out of complete proportion. And I think that you know, maybe he had done what he did. Maybe Michael Brown did what he did. And sure, he probably would charge the officer. But I think that one shot would have done justice.
So if I was coming at you, you shot me one time in the shoulder, and I didn't stop, then I was still bent on hurting you, you wouldn't pull the trigger again? If you feared for your life?
If I had known that, if say you were coming at me like head on and I shot you in the shoulder and you still came at me, no matter how hurt you were, I probably would have gone maybe for the leg.
You do realize he went for the leg at one point, don't you?
Hmm?
You do realize the officer did go for the leg at one point. He shot the guy while he was running away. Or trying to, quote unquote, run away. That was one of the times he got shot. You gotta think of it like this. I don't care how old he was. I don't care if he was black, white, Asian, gray, yellow, or purple. You don't get aggressive with a police officer. You don't put your hands on a police officer's gun. That's like 101. And
That's true. I agree with that.
if he was dumb enough to do that, if he just didn't care,
I don't know.
that's his own fault. Do I think that the whole racism part of this thing's out of hand? I don't think it was a racism issue. I think the town made it a racism issue, but I don't think it was to begin with.
I don't think it was either, honestly. I don't think race really was put into that role until we see all this happen. I think it was more of, if it were me and a cop pulled me over and said, hey, you need to do all this stuff, I'm gonna sit there and comply. I'm gonna sit there and be like, yes, sir, officer, as you wish.
I did that one time while you were playing Ingress.
Yeah, I was playing Ingress. No joke. I think I've talked about this on the show before, but I haven't. I'm going through downtown Bryan, and I'm going down Main Street. And on Main Street, there are a lot of portals for this game. For those of you who don't know, the game is called Ingress. It's like this massive worldwide role-playing game type, capture the flag type game. Yeah.
It's an awesome version of geocaching.
It's an awesome version of geocaching. If you know what geocaching is, take that and make it better, and it's Ingress.
As weapons and portals.
Yep, weapons and portals. So, yeah, I was riding down on Main Street, and I made a U-turn right at 23rd, I think it was. And so I went up and made a left on 24th Street, and I go across the street, or go down 24th, and I cross the tracks and make it to Texas Avenue. By the time I had crossed the tracks, I knew that there was a cop behind me because I saw it in my mirror. I'm like, okay, whatever, there's a cop behind me. I go not even right across the street, he turns on his lights. Like literally turns on his lights as I'm crossing Texas Avenue. I'm just like, God damn it. So I pull into the Dairy Queen parking lot. Yeah, I'm pulled over. Cop comes out. I was like, what were you doing, sir? Yeah, I was just playing this game called Ingress. What? The entire time I'm sitting there for 45 minutes explaining this damn game to him. And I can't even give him any relative clues because clearly this officer was not a gamer at all. Like I probably couldn't tell him what Bejeweled was. He'd be like, what? But I'm sitting there and they're like, sir, can you step out of the car real quick? We need to make sure there's nothing in your car. Because you're in an area where there's a lot of drug problems and things like that. I'm like, yeah, sure, okay. Not gonna find any drugs, promise. So they searched through my car. Because I had finished shopping at this point. So they searched through my car. They searched my pockets. You have any knives, sharp objects, or anything? I'm like, yeah, I have a pocket knife. So they take out my pocket knife, all that shit, took out my backpack. I think I had my backpack at the time. So they were just like, yeah, okay. Making sure everything was up on the up and up. So they're like, okay, sir, just be careful. You don't want to just try not to do anything, crazy or anything like that. I'm like, okay. I'm sitting there. There's an officer, a backup officer, just searching my shit. I'm like, I don't do drugs. I promise.
It's because you're black.
Yeah.
Driving an Oldsmobile. I shit you not. I bet you that's what it was.
Probably.
But you're also black driving an Oldsmobile on that side of town. You slow down banging.
Not banging in my Buick.
Yeah, you were. You had the raps going with your swingers.
Bullshit. I'm not getting swingers in my car.
See, that's racist.
How's that racist?
No, that's racist for me to say.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I've been pulled over or stopped at least 6 times in my life. Not a single one has ever ended up in a ticket.
Oh, Jason, that was show off.
Not a show off. What? Think the most recent one. I was going up. This is one Sunday night. We came back from the Renaissance Festival, which, by the way, was fun. The both times that I went. When I came back for the first time we went to the Renaissance Festival, I had to go to a meeting, and I'm driving down. I had made it to where the Central Campus garage was. I pull in. I pull up to the stop sign. There's a cop behind me. I'm like, okay, whatever, it's UPD. They're just gonna look at me and go, whatever. I turn right, and they turn on their lights as I'm entering the garage.
Oh, this was after we came back.
Mm-hmm. I'm just like, God fucking damn it. Really? You're a very inconvenient officer. It's like, sir, you need to take care of your life. I'm just gonna give you a warning, but you need to take care of your life. I'm like, yes, I know. Yes. Shut up. Leave me alone. Go away. You're an evil, horrible man. I've already done this stuff. Stop it. Stop it. So after the meeting, I leave, and I'm going up Old Main to get off the campus, and another officer pulls me over within a span of an hour. I'm just like, I'm just gonna go get a light and be done with it. They look at me and go, sir, you know your light's out. Yeah, your other officer just told me this. Why don't y'all have records of this? You're inconveniencing me right now. I made it to Walmart after the second officer pulled me over. I grabbed a light, I put it in there. I said, fuck it. I already saw the YouTube video on how to do this. I'm gonna put it in there, be done with it. Which, funny enough, the light that I replaced is brighter than the other light.
I noticed that, I think.
But I'm going down, I'm taking a different way. I'm like, I'm just gonna go over to what's it called? Veterans Park, hack a few portals, and then head home. On my way there, I'm going down FM 158, Boonville Road. Luck be a bitch. A deer straight shot center of the lane I was in. I'm just like, son of a bitch! As I am slamming on my brakes, I am within like 5 feet of hitting this deer, middle of the road. I'm like, God damn it. I stopped there for a second, like, I just became a murderer almost. I saw my light flash before my eyes before I cared about the deer. But it's like, I just had this flight replaced. You are not going to break it again.
That would have been some shit.
That would have been some shit. But yeah, I made it home. That was just fucking horrible evening. But yeah. Funny run-ins with the cops. Yes, they are. There was one time I slept in the MSC, and it was like 2 a.m. I didn't realize it was 2 a.m. And they're just like, you need to leave now. I'm like, oh, time's it. 2 a.m., sir. Oh, my bad. So that's what happened there. Anyway, for those of you who enjoyed, thank you for watching. It's been a great season. Season 4 will begin on January 23rd at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Saturday and Sunday morning dot games will continue throughout the winter. So keep an eye out on that. So yeah, new season, those more the dot games and all that stuff. That's all going to happen. So definitely watch out for those. Like I said, I'm gonna cut the first part of this episode and put that as its own little segment. And honestly, I'm glad you watched. I thank you for watching. We will return in January with an all-new season, hopefully from the MSC. But for now, keep this in mind. You put one foot in front of the other, and you continue to walk. 1 foot in front of the other. 1 foot, and then in front of the other, you take another foot. Also, don't worry, that wasn't me. It was someone else. You know what it was. You know who you are. Until next time, thank you for watching. Good night, good luck, and good job. You deserve it. Good night from our undisclosed location.